In a world where hopium and common sense collide, starring the CryptoKeeper and BlockchainCrusader. Welcome to Debate Crypto. Crypto fam, it's your boy CryptoKeeper. Hope everyone is doing well today. We've got a little news update on what's going on with Bitcoin, and actually specifically what's going on with some billionaires in Bitcoin. Now, before I jump into the article, if you are not subscribed to the channel, make sure that you subscribe, drop a like, drop a comment, let YouTube know that you guys just appreciate Debate Crypto. We appreciate you and would appreciate that. So let's just take a little, have a little chat real quick. Billionaires with a B. Do they become billionaires by accident? Well, the reality is most of them do not. And there's a stat out there, and I don't know what the percentage is, but it basically states that the majority of billionaires with a B are self-made. Now, that blows my mind because $1 billion is such a large amount of capital. However, what we need to recognize is that if these people are becoming billionaires via their own drive, via their own decision making, and Bitcoin is a part of that decision, I think it deserves to be noticed. Okay, check out this article real quick. All right, so billionaire investor Bill Miller now has 50% of his personal wealth in Bitcoin. The famed fund manager has invested heavily in Bitcoin in his funds before. There's a picture of him. Market-beating fund manager and billionaire Bill Miller is so bullish on Bitcoin that it and investments tied closely to the crypto now represent 50% of his personal assets, he revealed in a video interview with Wealth Track published on Friday. Miller, who gained fame for beating the S&P index, the S&P 500 index for a record-breaking 15 years in a row from 1991 to 2005, as a fund manager for Legg Mason, has previously invested in Bitcoin and funds that he managed, but his revelation about his personal portfolio was new. Miller said he personally started buying Bitcoin at around $200 in 2014 after hearing a talk by Wences Casares, known as Patient Zero of Bitcoin, for introducing it to Silicon Valley circles at the annual Sun Valley Media and Tech Conference. He bought some more Bitcoin over time, but then didn't buy it for years until last year when the price hit new highs and started to fall sharply, and he thought it was a good time to buy the dip. Miller started buying again at $30,000, down from its high of just under $69,000, reasoning that there was a lot more people using it, not to mention that venture capitalists and others were investing in it. Miller noted that a part of his personal Bitcoin investments was in companies tied closely to its price, such as Bitcoin miner Stronghold Digital, and software company MicroStrategy, which holds billions of dollars worth of Bitcoin on its balance sheet. He said that Bitcoin is best thought of as digital gold with a strictly limited supply, and that he's only recently allowed himself to be called a Bitcoin bull rather than just a Bitcoin observer because he feels that it's now developed into a game-changing technology. Okay, pause. We have someone that has just said, you know what? I'm a billionaire with a B. And the way that I'm, because listen, here's the reality. People that have that kind of capital know no bounds. It's not like, okay, I've got enough. I'm going to kick my feet up on the beach and I'm just going to relax and sip a Mai Tai. No. If they've got $1 billion, they want 2. If they've got 5, they want 10. And if they've got 10, they want 100, right? It's never enough. They're always striving to do more, to be able to create more and more generational wealth for their families, which I understand the mentality behind that. I want to provide for my daughter. I want to provide for my wife should I ever pass away before her. I want to provide for my grandkids. I want to provide for my great-grandkids, and so on and so forth if I can. And I believe that the way that that's going to be able to happen for you, for me, for the younger generation, for the up-and-coming investors is not only Bitcoin, but cryptocurrencies as a whole. And Bitcoin leads that charge. Okay. This is not new news, but the reality is at the end of this article, he talks about how, if you're going to set up your portfolio, that the average person should have 1% of their portfolio in Bitcoin. Well, that's just a risk strategy. That's just a risk tolerance saying, you know what, anybody can afford to lose 1%. My question to you would be, why, if we have someone that is so incredibly wealthy and they're willing to put 50% of their wealth into an asset such as Bitcoin, why wouldn't you be interested in doing the same? Now, before you jump into the comments and you say, well, I mean, he could put 50% in and still live on the other 50% for the next 10,000 years. Okay, agreed. However, again, like I said, they are wanting to continue to have more and more and more and more. And if he thought, and many of these other people, Elon Musk, right? Michael Saylor, Jack Dorsey, huge names, huge money, Kevin O'Leary, Mark Cuban. Need I go further? If all of these massive, massive investors and individuals that have money like you and I could hardly even comprehend are investing in Bitcoin, if you have people like Jamie Dimon lying to you and telling you that if you invest in Bitcoin and you work for him, he's going to fire you. And then on the other side of the ball, he's in the back alley, buying more Bitcoin than you've ever even thought about in your life. There's something there. And so that's what I want to end with, is that it might not happen today. It might not happen tomorrow. It might not happen in the next year. But if you can look 5, 10, 15 years from now at a goal of retirement, at a goal of providing generational wealth, if Bitcoin is good enough for these billionaires, then it's good enough for me. So I hope that you have learned something today. I hope that you have taken from this that the long outward, like the 10,000 foot view, as I like to call it, the eagle's view on what's happening here in cryptocurrency is that it works as a long-term investment. It works as helping you gain the ability to create generational wealth. Crypto fam, I love each and every one of you. Please make sure you smash the likes before you go. Drop a comment. Let me know you love me. Let me know you hate me. Whatever the case may be, YouTube loves seeing the comments and we love seeing the likes. So we love you guys. We hope you have a great day. Until next time, hodl like it's hot. We'll see you soon.